Hey, what's up, human family? It's your man, Dallas G, aka White Wolf. And today is going to be my stroke survival story. So, it's been a while since I've been on YouTube because of the stroke. It happened back in from June to July. I was in the hospital for a little bit over a month. I had gotten two blood clots in my arms. I had gotten blood clots in both my arms. I had gotten damage in the left whole part of my brain, and another part of my brain that I can't remember at this moment. But I ended up having two strokes in that time period. And this is going to be my story of what happened, as well as some of what my family experienced, because I wasn't conscious for a lot of it, and we're going to go into it. So, before getting started, I just want to say that I'm not going to talk about everything that happened, because a lot of the experience I had to force myself to forget, and that's for reasons. So let's get started. Back in June, before the incident happened, at that point, before anything happened, I was in a state of mind of trying to push myself. I felt like I was ready to start to try to go on the next. I wanted to advance myself. I wanted to push myself to the next level. And that was the type of mindset I had at that time. And so I was really going hard in the training, hard in the meditation, lots and lots of meditation, lots of physical development, lots of fasting. And one lesson that I want to definitely tell people is, when you're really trying to go further in your own development, it is very helpful to have others with you, to have a community you practice with, you train with, to go further with, to go much further with, because you won't even notice when something happens. And so this is, for me, when it first began, it was like I didn't know what was happening. I was doing my... So before I could really tell what was going on, things seemed normal. But at one point I started, and this is when I was like, something happened. I can't really remember. Something happened. I started having audio hallucinations. I started audibly hallucinating. And that was just, I can't talk about that too much. But when that started happening, I didn't know what was happening. Life really started changing in a way that all those basic foundational aspects of ourselves that already happened. For example, when we hear, we already interpret, our hearing already interprets things in a certain type of way. When we see things, our body already interprets the vibrations of things that are all around us to give us this perception of how things are looking. So when your automatic systems start to rewire and shift, It's it's something that I can't really describe in words, but it's terrifying. It is terrifying. So, when this happened, and before I got to the hospital, just quick version, I had my kids. I couldn't do anything. I could only okay. Everything was okay with my kids. I just couldn't do anything. Luckily, they were able to call my mom. My mom came, got them. At one point, they called the police and the fire department, and people came over to the house. And they couldn't do anything for me because all I was doing at the time was sitting down, meditating. And that's all I could do at that time. As time continued and things got worse, before I got to the hospital, it got crazy. And I can't go into any detail. I can't even remember it clear. I can't look at it. I do not want to look at it. At some point, I got picked up by the police. And they were super cool. They brought me to the hospital. The police brought me to the hospital. I was out somewhere. And that's when I got into the hospital. That's when I got brought into the first hospital. During this time period, I got sent to 5 different hospitals. So the first hospital I went to, Memorial Hospital, the hospital I was born at. Oh. So at this point, this is more about what my family has told me, because I'm not there at this time. But they were about to just drop me off on the park bench. Yo, they were about to drop me off outside. They thought I was just some homeless person. They treated me in a way that they don't care, man. You look, I don't care if you're homeless or not. It's just the level of treatment you receive. It shouldn't matter if you're homeless or not. Luckily, the doctors were on point. They was like, no, this is not how we treat people. This is not how we talk to people. And the first doctor who looked at me, his name apparently Dr. Stone, because I love that anime, Dr. Stone. My sister loves the anime. She told me his name. That's how I remembered his name so easily. But, you know, he looked into my past and, you know, seeing I was in the military and stuff. And that really changed that changed the way they treated me and the services I got and everything. Like, dude, if it wasn't for my family being there, they would have just left me on the park bench outside. If I did have the VA to pay for stuff, to pay for our medical system, that's so... We'll talk about in a different episode. But man, they would just drop you off. They would drop you off so fast and you will die. You will die very quickly. Because some of these things are hard to understand what's happening. That first hospital didn't understand what was happening to me. They sent me to another hospital, but I can't talk. I'm just, I'm not comatose. I can't, I'm not there. Like, I'm not there. I don't know how to explain that any other way. But then they sent me to the second hospital. So the second hospital, it wasn't really a hospital. It was more like a psychiatric type of facility. So they thought I had something, they thought I was like mentally something messed up and that I needed to talk to a psychiatrist or somebody like that. They didn't think I needed actual like help. And to keep this story pretty short, after I got to the second hospital, at this point, I don't even know. It's like during this month, it was like a fever dream of so much different things that I will leave it pretty much at that right now. And so went to a psychiatric hospital second. Then they sent me back to another hospital, this time in Denver. Then in Denver, they sent me to another psychiatric hospital in Denver still. It was just another inpatient type of physical, like mental health hospital. And then finally, they sent me to the hospital Anschutz in Denver. And Anschutz, yo, I just want to give a thank you so much to Anschutz, the hospital, to the staff, to the facility. They are so professional in their deliverance, in the way that they take care of people. Look, man, it was so crazy. It was just so crazy. At one point, you know, when I got to Anschutz, I was only there for a few days, and then they got me, I think it was about 3 days, and then I came back. And then I was there for like another 3, 4, 5 days, and then they admitted me out, something like that. And it was just getting to that point, man. The way they helped you. If you are going through something or somebody you know is going through something, they need somebody there. They really need somebody there. Going through all these 5 different hospitals, my family had to keep calling, trying to figure out. They had to have the information themselves. The other hospitals don't have the information. When you get sent, sometimes you get sent in the middle of the night. Look, there was the line between real and not real is very blurry. When they move you in the middle of the night and you are going through so much different things of being awake and not awake, dude, it was just so, I don't even know how to say it. Anyways, people need somebody there for them when they're in that hospital bed. Now, Anschutz, amazing Anschutz. When I first woke up, man, I couldn't see my leg. I thought I lost my leg. I thought I lost my limbs, man. I was like, I talked to the lady next to me. I was like, "Are you going to eat me?" It was wild. But she was so nice, man. She was so nice. I was like, what's happening? Her compassion, my man. It just helped so much. And then that was the first time I was able to eat again. Now I could eat heavy foods, but like, they gave me some very nice snacks. And there was a gentleman there because they work in teams at night, and they just help you out so much, man. They just help you by being there. Just by being there is just, I can't explain or express that enough. Just having somebody there is so helpful. It is beyond helpful. Anyways, when I finally woke up at Anschutz, you know, I had a breathing tube in me, man. I had a breathing tube in me. I had all types of stuff wrapped around me. I could walk. I could not walk at all. I couldn't move my arms, really. I couldn't go to the bathroom by myself. Most of my organs were starting to fail. They were about to put me on dialysis. And I came back. I am just so grateful. I'm so grateful to have come back. Because not everybody does, man. And that's real, man. Life is a gift. Life is an amazing gift. Let's be grateful for life every single day. But so after being at Anschutz, waking up, the first couple of days, people were super cool. You know, they helped me go for a walk. They walk you in the hospital. They got the belt. You get on, like, I don't even know what it's called, but a walker. A walker helps you walk. And for me, I was super lucky, man, because at first I didn't think I was even going to be able to do anything. I thought I was going to be walking, and I couldn't walk. I couldn't move my arms. I had so much, it was the things that happen to your body. Luckily for me, my organs came back. And I'm very grateful. Very grateful. My muscles, they were almost, it felt like glass. I could bend them. I could fold them. You know, the type of shape I was in at that time. Mentally was the worst. When I first got back, woke up, came back, I still had audio hallucinations. And over time, after I did certain things, they started to go away. Mentally, what happens, what can happen, what for me happened, or just some of the things, you don't even know all the things that happen to you mentally. It's like I can tell certain things, like I have trouble planning. I lost my personality for a moment. Stress will kill you. Stress almost took me out, man. When I finally got up, made it back home, whew, you don't get rehabilitation. It's like you really just kind of get left by yourself. Luckily, I got appointments with the VA. They talk to you. That's nice. But no one does anything for you. It's up to you. You gotta take charge of it. And in that first initial stages of healing, yo, I wish there was, for me, I wish that there was somebody who could give me more of an understanding of how difficult those first couple months are. But to give me hope that yes, it's going to get better. Keep moving forward, even if it doesn't feel like it. Even if you don't think you're making any progress at all, you're still healing. You're still healing, and it's okay. It's okay to just take a breath. Stress. Look, there's certain things we gotta tackle. When I got out of the hospital, my house was about to be foreclosed on. I was about to lose my house. I had to go do the bankruptcy. I ain't good. There's the thing, is like, I can't really work because my muscles are all fatigued. Just cracked up. Trying to get myself back. You're trying to rouse yourself back up, and it's like, bro, you're broken. For me, I was broken. I was broken physically, mentally. I'm spiritually. It broke me in so many ways. But even when you break, you gotta remember God puts you back together. The divine puts you back together. Keep going. Keep trusting. But I think that pretty much concludes it. Last thing I want to say, as well, give one more shout out to all the people in the hospital who helped me. All the different individuals, because when I first woke up, it wasn't just those two individuals. There was many individuals who stayed with me during that hospital, who helped me, who let me be able to eat food, man. I looked like a skeleton. When I woke up, I was like 170 something, 180 something. I don't really know, but I was like thin, super, super thin for my body weight. Eating that food for that first time, it is so emotional. And I just got sidetracked. I don't even know why I brought that up. Anyways, I brought that up because the people, they were so nice to help me get my first food again. And it was just like, thank you so much for helping me get food again for the first time in so long. They were just so awesome. Thank you. Thank you, and shoots the hospital. Thank you, every employee. Thank you, every doctor. Thank you, every nurse. Thank you all so much. Thank you, everybody who helped me out on this journey from all the different hospitals. Everybody who's helped me get recovered, because I know it wasn't just them. And I'm just grateful for anybody who helped me on this journey to get to this point now. So this is going to conclude the video. These last couple messages. First one. In my experience, we have to take charge of our own health. And this is going to be our next move, my next move. Taking charge of our own health. We'll start putting out some morning videos starting off of just morning rehabilitation practices for the mind, for the body, and we'll slowly start growing as time continues. Because right now, let me tell you, when I woke up and I didn't think I was going to be able to do anything, the Shaolin training has kept that fire burning inside of me hot, spicy. It has given me the hope, man, the hope to keep pushing, the hope to keep pushing. Because now, 6 months later, we still training. And yes, we've gone back quite far. It happens. But the Shaolin practices help rehabilitate not just the muscles, but your mind, your connection to your body, your breath. There's so many aspects that the Shaolin practices help you to develop back in yourself. And so we'll keep going. Because right now we are trying to realize and improve the functioning of our body and mind's efficiency. We're trying to improve the efficiency of the body and mind's functioning. There we go. And there's many systems that do that. But the Shaolin, Neigong, Qigong, there's something special in it. There's something special I like, personally. And so that's what we're going to start having in the mornings just to get warmed back up. It's important. Because there's certain things that are still not done yet. You know, I swear, the position I'm in right now, you know, most people would think I'm insane. But I've always been like that. People, if they look at my life, they'll always be like, you're insane. After every chapter, I would get that. And even now, because where I'm at now, I know I should probably be focusing on certain things, which we are. But there's something that tells me to keep going for it. To keep saying the soul society is alive, well, and growing. And it is going to get built up. The things that we're going to do together, all of us, is going to be amazing. The sustainability practices, we're bringing them back. Renewable energy practices, we are going to get on it. Because now is a time, now is still the time. Because as we see in our world currently, things are still moving in a certain type of way. But we can change that to move in a way of compassion, of love, of kindness, of being an example to our families and to our communities. And it starts with each and every single one of us taking that first step, going inwards, and starting to understand and improve the functioning or the efficiency of how our body and minds are working. And so I'm going to leave it there. Thank you, human family. So you might have noticed I go by Dallas G. That's my actual name. Reason happened definitely. We'll talk about that another time. But thank you everybody for listening. Have a great and wonderful day.